Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and Rudy Lovell found himself in the newspaper article, Barbados Today, saying that some students entering secondary school were unable to write their names or form letters. You know, ABC, form the letters. How could you spend from ages 5 to 11 in primary school and not know how to form letters, not know how to write your name? How did they sit for the 11 plus exam? How do these things happen? They should not have been in secondary school for this problem to have been identified. What it is showing is the teachers in Barbados are not teaching the kids. Okay, let's not romance this thing at all. The teachers in Barbados don't care about students. If they are going to learn, you'll probably have to pay the teacher to do after school lessons so that particular child can learn. The teachers in Barbados are being paid by taxpayers' money, and they're not teaching the children. That is the bottom line. Now you can blame the parents, yeah, but the teachers, a teacher will know when a kid is in primary school, the first form that is in primary school, and going to the second part and the third part, whatever jumps they make in primary school, the teacher knows that this child cannot write A, B, C, D. They cannot form any letter of the alphabet. You shouldn't have to wait for that child to become 11 or 12 years old, and then they're going in the form to take a test. The kids at a DNA level know. They know. Listen, they know that when they get to still a child, but a certain point of their childhood, that they are going to be regulated. They're going to be put in a category. They're going to be ostracized. They know it. Children that play with each other on the street, kickball, pitch marbles, they play, and they're children, and they're having fun. They know that at a certain point in their childhood, not adulthood, childhood, that something is going to happen. It's called the 11 plus examination. They know it. It's marked. It's written on their DNA, whether they're able to enunciate it or not, like the way I am now. They may not be able to do that, but it's there. It's written. It's written on their DNA, and they know that at a certain point of their childhood, that the child that they were playing with, and they can put their hands around, walk home and have fun with, that child is going to look down on that other child. That child is going to probably pass for a school, and they no longer want to associate with that child. They know it. And they know what you're thinking. You can get on Facebook and say, oh, congratulations, they passed for the Garrison. Congratulations, Parkinson. All these schools now have other names. We know that. Okay, I'm not aware. I can't say the names, but you know what the older names were. When your kids pass for those schools, it is seen, Ellerslie, is seen as a failure. They got low marks. And kids know that. Kids know that. You are causing a rift. You are causing a societal rift. From childhood, it's happening while the kids their minds are not mature enough to understand it. But they know that the friend that they had before is no longer wanting to associate with them, or because they went to a certain school. It's just a school. Not a college, not a university, a school. And the ones that are built by the slaves are the ones that you like. You like those schools that were built by the slaves for some reason. You like the ones that were, at one point, only white kids can attend. You like that kind of stuff. You are indoctrinated in a way that is detrimental to your future. The way you are socialized, the way you have indoctrinated yourselves, those methods are detrimental to your future, because what you're doing is you're creating young criminals. You're creating young people that they're out of their minds, not mad, not psychotic or anything like that. They're out of their minds because they don't understand what is happening. They don't understand the system. Young kids do not understand the system and they don't like it. What they do not understand and what puzzles them actually makes them dislike it. So if you are saying, if Rudy is saying that kids entering secondary school cannot write their names or cannot form letters. Oh my God, you cannot form A, B, C, D. You cannot form the letters of the alphabet. It's the teachers. The teachers do not care. It's the public education system that whoever you hire to look after your kids when you're off to work or when you put your kids in their care, they do not care, because no way, and no matter of how you look at it, should a child reach the age of 11 plus and not know how to write the alphabet, not know how to write the A, a B, a C, a D. How could you not know how to write the alphabet unless you have some sort of mental something with you? And that's not the case. That's not the case. It's not as though they have some kind of injury to their minds or to their head. It's not the case. We are talking about normal, everyday children, healthy, growing up. They know how to fight. They know how to curse. And they know all about the cell phone and all the channels and all the links and all the sites they can go to entertain themselves on the cell phone so they can learn. They're teachable, but they don't know the alphabet and they can't write their names. This is BS. It's BS, and it shows you that you don't care about your children. I'm going to say until I'm dead and I'm in the grave. Well, I'm not going to the grave. I'm going to be cremated. But I'm going to say until I'm gone, you do not care about your kids. You do not care about the kids of Barbados, and because you don't care, you're putting them back into slavery. You are putting your kids back in slavery. You're putting your kids back in slavery. You are putting your kids back in slavery. You're turning them over to a system. You are turning your kids over into a system that they're going to be pawns for life. And the people who can afford to give them their kids lessons, they're part of the problem too. Because they're teaching their kids, oh, I gave you lessons, so you're above them. You are better than that. You went to this school. You went to the school that the slaves built, so you're better. You're all complicit. You're all part of it. You're all indoctrinated and socialized poorly, and it is going to be to your detriment. You are going to regret it. You are producing a set of kids that are going to rebel in a way. They're going to make you hold your belly. They're going to make you hold your head. They're going to make you shame because you did not teach them well. You did not care enough. It's not only to care about your kids. It's to care about your neighbor's kid and the kid up the street. If you can afford it, put all of them in a classroom. And if you know how to do things, you gather them together and you teach them. You are not doing it. You are producing a subhuman race for the future. And if you do that, you're turning them into slaves and you're putting them back into slavery. God help you all. This is Sheriff Veronica.